I want to start this off by saying I've got a very strange brain. I can't remember most days why I walked into the kitchen, but I can clearly remember laying in the crib in 1969. That's very odd to me, but anyway, I'm going to tell you a little story here from August of 1972. It was a day of a lot of firsts for me. It was between my brother's birthday and my birthday, which is about 15 days, I guess it is, 16 days. But I'm going to add a picture in here. And it's a picture of me catching my very first fish. That's my brother in the red and me holding the rod. And my dad's arm, I'm assuming, back there behind me holding the rod up. That's the very first fish that I ever caught. Just a little while later, my uncle and my dad decided to send me and my brother back to the house to get them a beer. This is a different day and time, and my father's long gone, so we can't get in trouble for it now. But we went and got the beers, and of course we were being helpful on the way back and opened them up. That's also the day that I got my first sip of beer. It was a Pabst Blue Ribbon. And it's also the day that I shot my first gun. Now, I don't have any pictures of me shooting that gun, and I don't know what happened to the gun that I originally shot, but I wound up getting one just like it. This is a Firearms International Company Bronco. Now, there's a lot of debate on where they were made. These guns didn't come in boxes, they came in sleeves. And they said made in the USA on the sleeve. Well, the importers back then were bad to a lot of people. So some people say that Firearms International Company was a CIA front group. I don't know about that. I think in the end, basically everybody's decided these were made in Italy. Some people say by FN. Some people say by Beretta. I don't think it was made by either one of those companies. I think it was just made by a no-name company making these guns just trying to make a quick buck. But this is the Firearms International Company out of Washington, D.C. It's called the Bronco. They marketed it as a without frills, and by golly, they were right. There ain't much to this gun. But if you look close, you can see the finish on it. It looks like it's been rusted or something, but that is actually a brown crinkle coat, which is starting to flake off, but it's pretty well made. If you'll notice, it's got two triggers. The front trigger is so you can open it up, rotate the barrel, eject your spent round, and put a new round in it. And also, when you pull this back, it cocks the hammer. We'll take a closer look at it here. Some of the finish is starting to wear off of this one, but if you look close, it's not in very bad shape. It's just the finish. A lot of them are missing this rod right here. So if you ever do get one, make sure it's got that rod. Pistol grip. This is a post 1968 gun, so it does have a serial number on the bottom of the pistol grip. It's got a trigger block safety. Very effective. I mean, when the safe is on, you cannot move that trigger. You just push it in to make it fire. Here's a close-up of the locking system. You pull this trigger up front here, and that turns everything loose. And then you can twist this barrel open and eject the shell. It's simple blade front sight, adjustable with a screw. Or that's the rear sight, I'm sorry. It's a simple blade rear sight, adjustable with a screw, and a fixed front sight. This rod on top here is what allows it to rotate. It rotates around that. This is the barrel on the bottom. And it's just a pretty simple gun. No frills, they said, and by golly, they were right. The only marking on it is right here. It says Firearms International. I don't know if it'll focus in on it, but it does say Firearms International, Washington, D.C. And there it is, just a little oddball gun that got me started. This started a lifelong passion for me.